Hi everyone, it's Shayna, and in today's video, I'm going to find out what my net worth is, right along with you guys. I don't know what my net worth is. I know it definitely is negative, but we're going to find out today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my laptop here, and we're going to figure this out. So what I'm going to do is first add up all the things that I am in debt for, and then add up the I guess the assets that I have, which aren't many. But anyway, let's get started. So the first debt that I have is my student loans. So I'm going to type that in here so I can organize myself. So my student loans, I have student loans through Great Lakes. They are federal direct loans. Let me log into the My Great Lakes app or website so I know exactly how much I owe in student loans. I know it's somewhere around $55,000, but we'll see. Okay, so I'm logged in and it says that I owe $55,685.54. So I'm going to write that down. So the next thing that I'm in debt for is my Honda Civic, 2016 Honda Civic. So let me go to HondaFinancialServices.com so I can log into my account and see how much I owe. Okay, so on Honda Financial Services, it says that I owe $15,030.57. So let me write that down. Honda Financial, well, Honda, I'll just put Honda. $15,030.57. Then I owe for my phone. I tell you guys that I just got a new iPhone XS, which I am recording on. So let's see how much I owe on that. So I probably owe almost the full balance, but I paid a hefty down payment on it, and I do plan to pay off that hopefully very soon. But let's log into my T-Mobile account to see how much I owe on that. Okay, for my iPhone XS, I owe $690 to T-Mobile. So let me write down T-Mobile, $690 and $690 even. And then, okay, let's see, what other debts do I have? I will owe the IRS, but I don't know what the total balance will be of that. So I'm not going to include that in my net worth because I haven't technically been billed yet. I won't be billed until I file my taxes for 2018. And then I also owe money on my credit card for this month, but I will pay it off at the end of the month like I have been doing. So I'm not also going to count that either. But what else do I have that's outstanding? I think that's it. So I think those are my 3 outstanding debts that I have. Okay, so let's go to my Betterment account. And if you don't have a Betterment account, you should check it out. I just started with Betterment a few months ago, and I like it so far. You can set up how risky you want to be, and then they have like a tracker to see how well you're doing with that. But if you're interested in signing up for Betterment, you can get an IRA like I have, and they have other types of investment accounts that you could get with Betterment. And I happen to just have an IRA, and that's all I have, but I have been liking it. And if you would like to sign up for a Betterment account, I actually have a link that will allow you to have 90 days free of managed services through Betterment. And what that means is that you'll get like an advisor to help you with setting up your account and making the right decisions for your investments. Currently, I have a free account, but I would love to have a managed account. And what the cool thing with the link, that if you want to sign up, I'll get 1 month free of managed services, and you'll get 90 days, so 3 months free of managed services. So that'll be cool if you decide to do that. But so far I've been managing it on my own, and I just logged into my Betterment account, and I actually have $489.87, and I have lost because the market has not been doing that well. I have lost $26.13 based off of how my allocations are. But I guess my asset from my Betterment IRA, it's a Roth IRA, is that I have $489.87. So I'm going to put that down under my assets. Then I also have another Roth IRA with Ally Bank, and I started that because I wanted to see how the Betterment allocation would work in comparison to one that I set up myself. And I am really kind of confused by how to set it up on my own. So right now, technically, my money isn't in a Roth through Ally. What they do with Ally is that any money you put into the account that's not invested is technically in a money market account. But if you invest it into the IRA, then you're investing it. So far, my money is just in the money market account, and it hasn't been invested because I don't know what to do with it. And I haven't had enough time to try to figure out what to do with it. And that's part of the reason why I'm thinking about just putting all my money into the Betterment account, because I find it to just be easier given my lack of knowledge on how to do this stuff. But I started them both at the same time, so this will kind of give you an idea of how much money, you know, I have made in my Betterment IRA compared to just simply saving money in a money market account. And I think this money market account has let me see. Trying to see how much the APR is, or the interest rate on this account. And I don't see it right here, but I think it's around 1.9%. But anyway, I have $516 total value in that account with Ally. So let's write that down. And so like what I was saying is, you can see the difference. So I've started these accounts at the same time. My Ally account has $516, and then my Betterment has $489.87. So because of the market performing poorly, I have lost money in my Betterment account for I don't know how long, but I have had moments where I had gained money. But I think overall I'm just going to write it out and see how it performs in long term, although I am technically losing a few dollars now. But anyway, so $516 in that account. And then what else do I have? I also have an Acorns account, and because I'm recording with my iPhone, can't really look at it, but I think I can log in online. So let me see if I can log in online to see what that's like. So Acorns is kind of like micro investing, and if you're interested in signing up, I think I have a link, and if I do, it'll be down below. And so with Acorns, they take any of the remaining balance from any purchases that you make after rounding it up to the next dollar. So for example, if I were to spend $74.93 on something, they would round up to $75, and so that means that they would take 7 cents and invest 7 cents for me made from that purchase. They also make sure that you don't overdraft from your account, so they look at that as well. So I have had more money in this account at times, but then I have taken it out to pay off debt, and so I don't have probably as much as I probably could have. And I also do a $20 monthly roundup as well to kind of accelerate the growth in that account. So at one point I know I had like $500 or so in this account. Right now I only have $84.68. So let me put that down, Acorns. And I also need to hook it up to my my credit card, because since I haven't been making purchases using my debit card, which is what is linked to this, I haven't been getting as many purchase roundups as a result, and so I'm kind of cheating myself in a sense by not investing as much as I could be. So I'm going to change that to see if I can, you know, invest more. So $84.68 in my Acorns account. Then what else do I have? I think that's it in terms of investments. So let me think. Is that it? Acorns, Ally, Betterment. Yep, I think that's it. So let's look at what my net worth is. So I'm going to add up my debts. So $55,685 and 40 cents for my student loans, plus $15,030 $16,030.57 for my Honda Civic, and then $690 for my T-Mobile. So my debts are $71,405.97. So let me write that down. $71,405.97. Okay, so now we're going to subtract my assets from my debts to get my net worth. So I'm going to subtract $489.87 from my Betterment account, and then I'm going to subtract $516 from my Ally account, and then also subtract $84.68 from my Acorns account. So that brings me to a net worth of negative $70,315.42. So that's my net worth, guys. I am in debt. But it's not as bad as where I started, because like I said, I started off with $108,000 in debt around this time last year. And so I made a significant dent in that debt over 1 year. And so I'm pretty proud of myself, and I know that in this next year I plan to probably put as much money, or maybe even more, especially if I get a new job, even more towards my debt. So let's say I did, you know, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? If I did contribute the same amount towards debt as I did this year, let me first write this down. The $70,315.42. So if I wanted to say if I wanted to contribute the same amount to debt as I did this year, I'm going to subtract that amount, which is about $34,000. Actually, a little bit more, but I'm just going to do $34,000. And then, so this time next year, my net worth should only be negative $36,315.42. So that's really good. That's really exciting. And that means, like, it will only take me about 2 years to get to a positive net worth. And actually, like I said, if I get a new job, I'm going to start investing in my 401k, because I don't have a 401k now, given that I am a postdoc and they don't allow you to use your, well, they don't have 401ks anyway for postdocs. And then secondly, the only reason why I have an IRA is because I have outside income through Grubhub, Upwork, and through Instacart that I've earned. Did I make money? Yeah, I've made money, small amounts of money through other ways. But I've made money outside of a postdoc that allows me to then contribute to an IRA. Because there's actually a federal law that says that if you are getting a stipend from, you know, from a fellowship, whether that be an undergrad, a graduate, or postdoc type of fellowship, graduate fellowship, you cannot use that money to contribute to an IRA or individual retirement account or any type of retirement vehicle because they don't view that money as income, or they don't view it as salary. That's what it is. They don't view it as salary, although we still have to pay taxes on it as if it's income. So it frustrates me because it kind of penalizes you when you go for higher education and then you can't secure your future like other people can, although you're making a decent amount of money through your graduate fellowship. But anyway, the only reason why I'm able to have this Betterment and Ally account is because I do make money outside of my postdoc, then I'm able to contribute to that. And so if I get another job, then I'll have, you know, the ability to invest in anything. I'll have a 401k, and I can put more money in my Roth. And if I do get a new job, I will tell you guys, and I will tell you my plans for ramping up my investments and savings and everything like that. So really, my net worth probably by this time next year, if I do get a job, will probably even be less than the $36,000 that I'm projecting. But worst case scenario, it will be around $36,000, which to me isn't too bad. So tell me down in the comments below if you have ever taken time out to figure out what your net worth is, and tell me what your reaction was to finding out what your net worth is. And I think in a previous video I told you guys that I looked a few years ago on Credit Karma and saw what they said my net worth was, and actually it's around the same amount that it is now. And I freaked out. Right now I don't feel freaked out about the $70,000, the negative $70,000 of net worth that I have, because I know that I have a plan for attacking it. So although I'm just now finding it out with you guys, I don't feel bad about it, because I know that I am working towards it and working very hard to get my net worth to be positive. But tell me how you feel about your net worth and how you felt when you first found out what your net worth is. Tell me down in the comments. And I appreciate you guys for watching. And if you haven't done so already, please like this video and also share this video with anybody you think that might be interested in my contents. I make videos on my budget and my net worth and what I'm doing to earn extra money on the side. And I appreciate you guys for watching my videos and just being interested in my content, and I hope to see you in the next video. Alright, talk to you later. Bye.